Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks again for all the support and views, subscriptions, all of that. I really appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Really appreciate it and really help me out. So for today's video, we're gonna go over the concrete floors and the suspended concrete floor that I built for the basement. Um, so basically, for just a concrete slab is what it would be, or a concrete floor if it's in a ground level room. The minimum thickness for the slab is 4 inches, and then for a driveway or maybe a barn where you want to put heavy equipment, anything with a heavier load, the minimum thickness for that concrete is 6 inches, and those would all use the rebar kind of sheets. Here it's called Chakor IM. It's basically just pre-welded pieces of rebar all together to make a grid. And yeah, that would go in the bottom of your slab to give it some extra strength. But the main part of this video will be my suspended concrete ceiling, because I had a lot of difficulty finding the codes or the requirements in order to build that safely. So I'm going to try my best to draw you guys some pictures. Hopefully it makes sense. All right. So yeah, hopefully this makes sense. Um, so the bottom of the walls, the footing for my basement walls, you know, here. Then I've got, actually, let's make it bigger. So yeah, the footing of my basement walls. Then I've got the tiangs, or the support columns, coming up. So yeah, those are all the supports. Then the rebar column going across the top. Ish. So that's basically the walls there, and the top rebar column before the cement was poured. Then I connected some more rebar columns, or trees. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, I covered that in my last video. But then I connected some more columns across, and basically that reduces the span of the slab. So then you've got these columns inside the where the floor will be. And just don't forget these rebar trees all again are bent, so they go in 50 centimeters inside the rebar here, all tied together. um, just kind of start over so it's a little bit more clear now, maybe. All right. So then that's kind of the top view of the floor, and these are all the rebar trees. So then what I did was I put in some number 8 rebar, all 10 centimeters apart. Obviously not to scale or very straight, but yeah, number 8 rebar, and these go through these rebar trees, so it's solid pieces of rebar. And then the same this way, number 8 rebar, all going this way, and also yeah, tied in to the ends here, 50 centimeters each way. um, and then at each cross section, or where the rebar meets, will all be tied together. So if you're not sure what I mean when I keep saying tied together, basically you just use a piece of thin wire, and you kind of use it like a twist tie, or just yeah, tie the rebar together. But yeah, so all these get tied together, and then once you want to pour your slab, obviously you'll need to frame it out in the bottom. And when you do that, you have two options, because where you made these cross sections, they're going to need to, so kind of looking at the cement slab from the side, you'd have this, and then those rebar um, columns or supports you made would come down a little bit. So yeah, when you frame it out, you either have the option of pouring 5 centimeters lower than this to get that clearance, and then you'll have an already flat ceiling, or you could come down 5 centimeters from here and frame it out like this. Maybe you see that in some warehouses or something like that, where the cement columns are still visible. I think in my experience, just because it is a bedroom down there, it would have saved me a lot of time, and probably the money I thought I was saving on the cement, I ended up spending anyways, using wood or drywall, probably in your case, to frame it out and then make it level. So if you do want it for like a nice finished room or a finished basement, like I did, probably wouldn't be that much of a cost difference to just go ahead and frame it out level. Also, it'd be a lot easier to frame it out that way as well. So yeah, I hope that made sense for you guys. I think if you did a lot of Googling and kind of already watched a lot of videos trying to find this video, hopefully, it might make more sense, but also maybe that's why I couldn't find a video online that was easy to follow for me, because it is very complex or complicated thing to build. It's not just like pouring cement on the ground like we normally do. But I ended up pouring the cement for this floor 12 inches thick, well, 11 inches thick in the end. From what I found, the minimum thickness for this type of structure was 10 inches. So yeah, I just wanted to be a little on the safe side. And yeah, there's been not even a little bit of a problem. The floor supported all the wood to build the deck above us was all sitting on this floor at one time. So I was a little bit nervous. Was it going to collapse with all that weight? So it's super heavy. But yeah, not even the slightest crack. So I don't know. For me, it's 100% right and safe, and exactly what I wanted. If you want to give it a go, hopefully yours turns out just as well. Yeah, that's all I have for the video for today. I just wanted to make something kind of short and sweet. The last one was a little bit longer than I expected. Yeah, I hope you learned something, or learn you don't want to try it. Because yeah, it was very, very nerve-wracking, the whole process of this. Not really knowing for sure if it was going to work or not. But yeah, it turned out completely fine. So I think it's definitely possible for you too. Yeah, see you next week for another video, and enjoy your day.